I did want to ask you about one thing during your 20 years that hooks back to power. Tell us about your friendship with, of course, Lou Alcindor, that when he was at Power, who became Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And tell us also your involvement, I think, with the late, great John Lewis, correct me if I'm wrong,
Yep.
about the Presidential Medal of Freedom that Kareem eventually received.
Yeah, John also received that award, obviously under Obama as well. John Lewis was one of the greatest civil rights leaders of our time, and up there with King, up there with Martin Luther King, and he was my colleague and he was my friend. He's a wonderful, beautiful, beautiful person, human being. As is Kareem. Kareem is an incredible person. I met Kareem a couple of times. I met him actually accidentally. We're both going into a Tower Record up near, I think it was Tower Records up by Old Powell Memorial by Lincoln Center. He's hard to miss. And I introduced myself at the time, it was, oh, nice to meet you, and go about our business, But I really got to meet him a bit the night we were inducted into the Hall of Fame. And he reached out to me after that, and we struck up a relationship and a friendship. And I remember that when Hillary Clinton was running for president, I was asked to speak at the convention on her behalf, as was Kareem. And when Kareem was done with his speech, I'd already given mine. He sat with me for the rest of the time. My wife and Casey and I, we kind of protected him, I guess, to some degree from people coming up to him and begging for his autograph, et cetera, et cetera. He's very recluse in some respects. He's a wonderful human being, great heart, great smile, but he can be a little reserved, and I think highly misunderstood. He's not standoffish. I just think people have certain personality traits, but I can tell you, he's been nothing but warm to me. My mom, my brother Sean went to Power as well, and our mom passed away in February of this year. And Kareem sent the most lovely video to me, remembering my mom, and it was just nice. And Obama was going out, and I thought, didn't know who the president was going to be. And Kareem has a relationship with Clinton, so if it was Clinton, it wasn't going to be an issue. But I did think, first African American president, to be in office, to receive the Medal of Freedom from him, it would have been great. And I wrote a letter to the president asking him to consider Kareem for the Medal of Freedom, and they let me know that he would be, and then that he was going to get it. And because they invited me down to the White House as well when he got it, you talk about a momentous day. That was incredible. Robert De Niro got it the same day. Wow. I mean, you name it. Now I will admit this. It was great to be there for Kareem and his family, his entire family. Got to meet all his kids and stuff as well. But Kareem was honored the same day that Bruce Springsteen was honored. So don't tell Kareem. I hope nobody tells Kareem. But I nearly lost it. That I'm speaking to Bruce Springsteen, and I'm asking him all kinds of. I even told him I was at Powell Memorial on 61st and 10th Avenue when you were recording The River down by CBS Studios. I must have been 6 or 7 blocks away. I said, and he was very kind. He's like, it was nice to meet you, Congressman. I got to meet his kids as well, but it was a blast. And but Kareem and I have obviously remained friends ever since, and we reach out to each other from time to time. I had dinner with him just a couple of years ago in DC. COVID has made it more difficult, but we have stayed in touch. And